Okay, quick tutorial on how to make an email footer using PhotoPlus. We're going to first of all find a picture of the book that we want to use. In this case it's going to be the self-analysis paperback. I'm going to open that up. Now we can scroll in and out using the mouse wheel, and if I have a look at image size, I'll see that we've got it 120 wide by 190 tall. Now that's a little bit taller than I want for my footer, so we're going to do a little bit of resizing here. What I'm going to do first of all is just crop, because I don't want that white space on the bottom. So I'm just going to crop there, click the tick to apply that. And now I want to resize it, and I want to make it 150 pixels high, because that's how high I want the footer. So we'll go to image size. I'm going to change the height here to 150. Click OK, and it's shrunk the whole thing a little bit. Alright, so that looks good. Now we're going to create a new file, which is going to be our actual footer. So we'll go File, New, create a new image, and I want this to be 600 wide by 150 high. So we'll leave that. We want a white background, that's good enough. So we'll just click OK, and it is created as a new image that's 600 wide by 150 high. Alright, now what I want to do is paste that book into the side of it here. So if we look at the new window here, what I want to do now is select all this and copy it and paste it into the other one. So I'm going to go select all. You can see what I've selected is now outlined in a little moving dotted line. I'm going to go edit, copy, and I'm going to go back to our window, and I'm going to go edit, paste. Now paste will let me create a new image with what I paste, or paste it in as a new layer in this image. So I want it as a new layer in this image. I paste it in there. If I change tools to the move tool, you'll see that I can grab this and move it around, and it will actually snap into place against the edges here. So that's fine like that. Now I want to add some text in here. So we go over here to our text tool. Now there are two text tools. Click on the little arrow, we get a little menu, and we can select either one. This one is for writing text. You can also use it to edit the text, but if you miss with it, then you'll end up writing some new text. So this text selection tool is for selecting text that you've already written and editing it and so forth. So we want to write some new text. So we'll click that. We'll click here more or less where we want to write it. We don't have to be too accurate. I'm going to select the font that I want to use. In this case we're going to use Rockwell Extra Bold, and I'm going to make it 300 pixels high, and I'm going to type in the text that I want. Now if I click onto the move tool now, you see that I can grab this and move it around. What it's actually done is it has put it in as an extra layer here. What I have in the layers palette here is the background, which is just white, the first layer, which is this little picture, the second layer, which is this bit of text. And as we build up this image, everything will go on a separate layer. That makes it handy because we can alter each individual layer as we like. We can turn an individual layer on and off by clicking on the little eye there. So that's got that one on there. We're going to add some more text now. So select the text tool, click on our drawing. This time I want Rockwell, and I'm going to make it 200 pixels. and I've actually just copied some text from another document, so I'm just going to paste it into the selection there. Alright. I'm going to put a new line in there. There, that'll do. Select the move tool and we can move that more or less where we want it. We don't have to be too accurate at this point. We'll line them all up in a moment. Select the text tool again, click here, and I'm just going to copy that text and again paste it into the selection there. Now I didn't select the font to start with, so I'm going to have to select all this, choose my font, choose my size. I think I need to add a carriage return in there because it goes off the end. We'll go back to the move tool, move it into place. And now there's just one last little bit of text I want to put in the bottom there. Font. I want this one to be a little bit larger. So let's try 250 there. Okay. Insert that and make it bold, and we can move that around as well. Now here you find it snaps to the edge if I just move it a little bit close to the edge, and that's not quite where I want it. So rather than try and drag it with the mouse, let go of the mouse and just use the arrow keys to nudge it to where I want it. Layer 4 is this one. So again I can nudge that up and down a little bit. Select layer 3, I can nudge that up and down a little bit. Okay, now I'm just going to squish these up a little bit. Let's just pull them away. All to do is select layer 5. I'm holding down the shift key so I can select layer 4 and layer 3 all at the same time, and now I can click on this button here which will align all the left edges. Watch! Bang! And they're all lined up. Oh, I missed that one. Let's, yep, layer 2. Shift click on that so I've got them all selected, align left edges, and they're all lined up. And again, I can use the arrow keys just to nudge it around a little bit to get it where I want it. There we go. That will do nicely. We will do File, Save, and we will save this file as now this is saving as a PhotoPlus picture file, which means when we save it, it will save all the information as separate layers. But we also, in order to use it in the email, we want to save it as a JPEG. So what we'll do here is save it as export it as a JPEG. I'm just going to pop it on the desktop in a minute. Self-and-alfooter.jpg. Save that. And there we have it. We can now take this and put it into our email signature, and it will appear on the bottom of all the emails that we send out. Okie doke.